Hello friends, we are here to talk about a topic which is quite, light, fun-loving and most of you will relate to because fashion is a term that we are all associated with. Either you can be fashionable or not, then that depends on oneself. So the question is it right to be fashionable? Now we have two people whom I have seen people appreciating for being so fashionable, my parents. So we'll start with them. So first you tell.
I will tell it.
Okay, let's start with him.
Definitely, I think there's nothing wrong in being fashionable. Only that one should not be over obsessed. It is always advisable to wear very neat and tidy dress. It is always advisable to go along with the trend. But one should also have the clear idea what exactly goes on that person. So, I think there's nothing wrong in being fashionable.
Okay, what about you?
Yes, definitely one should be fashionable. But being fashionable doesn't mean that blindly you copy the film stars or blindly you copy others. Means what suits one person is not necessarily something that will suit you too. So everyone has a different figure or different sort of look. So according to that, if one is clever enough or intelligent enough to deck up and look good, then that is good fashion. But blindly following the film stars, like you will find the very so to say the illiterate people, like when Salman Khan came with that weird hairstyle in Tere Naam, then every single boy started keeping that hairstyle and they looked big cartoons. So similarly, when Amir Khan came in Ghazni, they shaved off their hair. So similarly, when women, when they find their favorite film star wearing very scanty clothes or very loud makeup, so they try to imitate or copy that. So naturally they make themselves butt of ridicule. So that is wrong. And in India, personally, I feel our women folk of India, they look the most elegant and dignified in saris. And really, they just look so smart, so good, stunning. And our Indian attires are also very good. Very bright, colorful. They really look good. And about fashion, one more thing I would like to say that during school or college days, one should not deck up or wear or flaunt costly clothes or makeup. After that, when they are in a job or doing something else, they can start.
Okay, what about you?
I'd like to start with the very first rule of Indian society, where if you're going for a government job, there are certain rules. For example, you cannot have tattoos. If you have tattoos, you are already exempted from appearing in that particular exam. So recently I was reading about these things only. So I think that is something that is wrong. I feel things like tattoos or maybe whatever hair color you choose to have, any particular color, or even piercings, I think it is a form of expression through art of whatever you feel like you are. I think if all of us look the same, all of us had the same haircut, or each one of us were the same, there would be no sense of individuality or personality. So in order to have that, each one of us has our personal style. Some like it to be loud, some like it to be subtle. So I think the only thing stopping us are judgments of who decides whether this is too much or too little. Those are simply judgments. Whereas fashion, I think it is something that is completely on your own. No matter how someone else perceives of you. Many people have many things to say. You're looking too fat in this, you're looking too thin in this, you're looking too short, you're looking too tall, do not wear this, do not wear that. Even if, no matter how fat or short you may look, if that is something that you want to try for once, you should go ahead and do it, because you really have one life. No matter how many people laugh at you, at least just once try it. It is sometimes okay if other people laugh at you, as long as you truly enjoy doing that particular thing.
In my case, I'll say that I am a fashion disaster. Why? Because I always keep comfort over everything else. it has happened so many times. Whenever I am wearing a particular dress, everybody sitting here in this room, all of my friends, they'll all say, vouch for this, that why can't you dress up? Why can't you just wear an iron dress or wear this? It makes you look better. But I don't know, there's something wrong with me. Every time I open my cupboard, there are 2-3 clothes that I always find that yes, this is the most comfortable. I just put it on, I walk outside. So maybe I realize, I know at the back of my head that if I would be dressed, in a different way, people would have looked at me differently. The kind of response I would get from people would be different. But still,
Would you like to share your college experience? You said.
yeah, something I told. I think there was a day when I was very well dressed.
So basically, she said as an experiment, she was not that well dressed, and the whole day she automatically felt that the students' response or the other colleagues, the way they treated her, wasn't that strong or nice. Whereas one day she was really well dressed for the profession she is in, and all the students were paying more attention to whatever she had to say. Everyone was taking her seriously. So I think it is really something that.
Yes,
this
it
is
is.
true. This is true.
Yeah.
See, when I wear just a very shabby, maybe kurti or something, I walk in and even the guard does not, look and even wish.
Yeah.
And then there are days when I'm dressed in a sari, I walk in and even all the other colleagues, even seniors, they'll turn and be like, "Good morning, madam. How are you?" And I've seen that happening.
So, yes, of course, it is पहले दर्शन धारिये, बाद में गुण विचारिये. So you need to look good at least at your workplace or when you are going somewhere.
So then I have a few questions on this topic. The first question is, because she told that it is not right when you have a tattoo and all those things in a profession, you should not be judged. But do you think that every profession has a particular dress code or just a way people are expected to be dressed if you are in that profession? And is it right?
I think so, it is very much right. Say a teacher, he is having a very, you can say, he is wearing very torn jeans, very tight-fitting t-shirt, having a strange hairdo. I don't think he will carry the weight. He should be formally dressed, very nicely dressed. Same about a lady. Suppose a lady, she is going to school or college as if she has to walk on ramp. I don't think she will carry the weight, and students are going to pay attention to her. Maybe they might laugh at her. She should be very elegantly dressed. So I think it's very necessary that one should dress up according to one's profession.
What about you?
Yes, definitely, because even in our country or in other countries, we know there are jobs where you have a dress code. The soldiers or the naval officers or the air force person or the nurses, so all have a dress code, and even in other jobs. So why that has been kept? So that everyone should look a particular way and you don't break that. So others know how they should behave with you, others know how to talk to you. So that is that.
So the revolutionary in the family? What is your take?
I won't like to add anything personal opinion to this. I'll just like to state an example that I read somewhere just a few days ago. So there was a person who was working in a small company, and there they had a strong dress code, of men in formals, women in heels or something like that. Very strictly followed. Then they switched to Google and Apple. They had work experience in both, and they were really well dressed, and they walked in, and he saw that everywhere around Google and Apple, it was like some kind of casual thing. Someone was in their pajamas and slippers. So they talked about how you really think that the way you dress has anything to do with the productivity at workplace. Like workplace is mostly about your talent and what you are able to contribute to that organization. So if that would be the case, then Apple and Google wouldn't be the way they are right now, because it has the most casual work environment in the whole world.
No, still I would rather like to say that doctors treat us and we go there whenever we have a serious problem. And so if I would go to my doctor and find he has tattoos on all over his hand and he has a weird haircut and he is sitting there in his Bermuda, so I don't think I would trust him to treat me.
When my toe was broken, I was in standard 10th, I went to a doctor somewhere and he was really fashionable. He had tattoos on his arms and neck, and that did not bother me in any way. That did not
Because
question
he was
what he
small.
could do. Even now, it would not make me judge that person's capability, because the degree they are working in a particular field or speciality, was not based on what they are. It is based on their talent, what they can do in their profession.
That is true. That is really true. So this is up for debate because both the sides are correct, you see, because we cannot expect the teachers wearing Bermudas and like teaching us in a college or a school. So that is there. So I don't think. And another question again, a stupid question in my mind. Suppose I think I'm looking very fashionable in whatever I'm wearing, but the others think that I'm a butt of ridicule. How do I know? Like, how do we know this? Whether I'm actually being fashionable or I'm actually looking atrocious. What tells us this?
Yeah, the thing is, I think you have already given the answer. If you are confident, whatever you are wearing, you are confident, you feel that you are carrying the weight very comfortable, I think you should go on. You should not bother about others.
So should one's age also dictate the kind of fashion they have? Is fashion or clothing or dresses in any way dependent on the kind of age you have?
In the past it was. In the past I do remember that women, once they crossed 40, they used to wear light colors and they didn't wear makeup and all, and they kept a bun, made a bun of their hair, and so they felt that now they should just tone down and they should look dignified because they were getting old. But at present all that has gone. Now even women of 70s who are in their 70s, they deck up like the women of 30s do, and it is fine, and they wear bright colors. That too is quite okay, because we belong to a country where previously whenever a lady became a widow, she had to switch over to white saris, no makeup, no bindi, nothing, and I think that was a big torture on them.
And just the last question I'll be asking, and because we talked about age, I'll talk the reverse to you. Do you think youngsters, they should be wearing so much of branded clothes and going for all kinds of, trying to copy the West or the movie stars in their hairdo, in their dresses and everything that they are doing right now?
Even the glasses, the designer glasses they wear.
I think fashion and brands are two completely different things for me. I think to be fashionable, you do not have to buy and wear costly things. You can buy very, cheap, affordable things and still be fashionable. So I don't think it has anything to do with brand. If someone is brand obsessed, then I don't necessarily think it has something to do with fashion. And what you talk about the influence, I think since a very, very long time, I think 90s as well, in our own country as well, the media and entertainment business has always had an influence on how we dress up. So I think that is something that will never go away or fade away.
Okay, anything else to be added?
Whatever she told, I agree with her. I don't think brand has of course, what I see that the new generation, they have a lot of craze for the branded things. I don't think it is at all necessary. You can see so many persons, they put on very good brands, but they don't look at all, they don't draw the attention, they don't carry the weight that they should. Whereas there are so many persons, they put on very simple dresses, but still we give them due respect because they know how to carry themselves. So I really don't think that a brand does matter. One should wear and one should know how to carry oneself, whatever one wears.
So on that, the parting note would be that as you can see, we carry a lot of weight with a lot of weight. Can't you see us?
Okay.
Yeah. So I hope you also get inspired and go for all those new fashionable things. In anything you look confident, you go out, you dazzle the world, and let us know in the comment section below whether you think you're fashionable and if you think who is the most fashionable amongst us. I know I'll not count myself in, but still.
I'd like to add one thing. Whatever I said should not be mistaken for the fact that I think I'm fashionable, because I personally think I suck at it. So whatever I said is just my opinion. That does not in any way mean that I think that I'm fashionable.
Yeah, that was just trying being humble. Okay, thank you all of you. Bye.
Thank you.